What's going on, everybody? Jason Gaddy's doing Rich Piana's resurrection of Rich Piana, day 20. Didn't get to go to the gym today. We got some bad news last night, and it appears my daughter had a miscarriage. So been up with that all night, and I got to tell you, our family is just right now just not in a good spot. But I wanted to shoot just a really quick video, and as per usual, my old videos, me riding around, fucking no seatbelt on, because that's how I roll. That's the flavor I come in. But something that I was literally screaming about in Bigger by the Day, Rich was talking about he was injecting growth into his knees, and like every time he would do a leg video and he would get on a leg press, he would lock his knees up, and I'm like, God damn it, quit locking your freaking knees up. And in one of his last videos, and it had become, almost daily, that I would say, hey, watch, in 3 days, and see, he's going to say this. But it was funny watching one of his last videos on Bigger by the Day where he does legs. He just gets in the leg press and he doesn't lock his legs up, doesn't say why, he just doesn't do it anymore. And I was like, yeah, thank you, because I was really saying it to him, because having knee problems is no joke. But I'm gonna explain to you really quick why that's bad for your knees. And don't do this while you're driving. Make sure you're sitting down on a couch or a chair somewhere. Like right now would be a horrible time for me to do this. But the reason why it's bad is when your leg is straight, your kneecap isn't between the lower part of your shin, the lower part of your leg, whatever, and the femur. So when you're extended out and you're locked, those two bones are together. The kneecap goes completely out of that joint, and those bones are on top of each other. By design, we really weren't designed to leg press 8, 10, 12 plates on each side of a leg press machine, So, body weight, it's not that bad, but you go adding all that weight on there. So anyway, sit on a couch or sit on a chair and straighten your leg out, and you'll see that your kneecap is outside of that joint. And that's why it's bad for you to do that, is because there's no protection in that joint anymore. And I don't squat, so I'm not going to pretend like, it only seems logical to me that the same would apply with a squat. I know those guys wrap their knees up and everything like that, but I couldn't tell you on a squat, because I don't squat. But it would seem to reason that you wouldn't want to lock your knees out in the middle of a squat either, for the same reason. So but that's what's going on, why it's bad for you to lock your knees out, in case you didn't know. Because Rich he just said, don't lock your knees, it's horrible for the joints. And so that's why it's horrible for the joints. So I don't do it. And I tell you something that I do that it takes a little getting used to with the leg press. But after I do my leg press set, I'll also go in and do a set of calves with whatever weight I've got. And I've got videos of me doing it. I think I've got me doing a 1 foot calf extension or something with like 500 and something pounds. You have to dig through my videos, but or not. It's up to you. It's not a big deal. I don't do these videos to put bread and water on my table or whatever food. It's if I can leave my little mark on the world somewhere and people be like, yeah, that guy was here. I helped some people out. Met some really cool people doing this too. So anyway, all right, y'all have a great day. We're gonna go tomorrow. My daughter's having blood drawn. They're going to test her hormone levels just to make sure that, I hate to say it like this, but to make sure that she actually had a miscarriage. Sometimes I don't put my seatbelt on. No, sometimes they something happens, the baby turns wrong, and it's hard to see the blinking light, you know, from the heart contraction. So before they do a DNC, they double check, and evidently it is common to have a hard time finding a heartbeat, especially at 10 weeks or just over 10 weeks. So anyways, all right, well, I may or may not see you tomorrow, just depending on my day today. We're still, like I said, we're pretty beat up at the house, but I wanted to talk about that just so you could know, because you know, and younger guys, they're not going to care. I'll be honest with you, the series we're doing right now, trying to get smaller, really, my opinion is probably for guys mid-30s and older. You know what I mean? Like the younger guys, they want to get bigger by the day. All you want to do when you're younger is get bigger. And I think this is set more for a 35 and above crowd, because we're trying to get healthier, you know, and I appreciate it. I know I was doing a video series kind of like this on my own, and when Rich decided to do it, he, no way in hell he saw my shit and was like, that's a good ass idea. But I was doing something similar to this on my own, and when he decided to do it, I was like, man, it's probably be some better information and whatnot. So I told Stephanie, I was like, we're going to do this instead of what I'm doing. And so that's how we came about with the resurrection of Rich Piana being participants. And yeah, my picture is in the Instagram contest. Probably not going to win. I, you know, can't do the cardio, but which sucks. But I'm still going to go in every day, except for, you know, stuff like this. All right, have a great day, everybody, and I will see you as soon as I can.